In 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Talk Demi To Me. Talk about?
No, I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care. And if it's uncomfortable, I will just blatantly say, not right now. I really don't care. But most of it, I want to say 98% of things I don't care.
Okay. Cool. Welcome to Talk Demi To Me. Woo! I'm so excited to be here. Hey! Okay, so we have a special guest here today, but before we introduce, our co-host, I'm going to say hi. Go ahead, Vanessa.
Hi, I'm co-host.
What's your name?
No, I'm Vanessa. Vanessa.
Okay, so I want to introduce you correctly because I know you just did a change.
That's right. Exclusively here on Talk Demi with me.
I'm happy to be the first.
Yeah. So my name is Dre Scot now, formerly known as Deandre.
Woo!
Yeah.
Can I ask how you came about that?
Well, I needed something that was just for me. Mm-hmm. I did Deandre. I did that whole era of me, which is my name. It's lovely. Dre obviously is short for Deandre, and then Scott is my middle name. It's my father's name.
Oh, okay.
One T. Not to be mistaken for Jill or Travis. We do not, so not two T's. Mm-hmm. But yeah, when I first did my first album, it came out. Nobody told me. I never had a team. It was just literally just me. Nobody told me to go look up Deandre and see how many other Deandres there are. And there was like 4 other fucking Deandres. So I was like,
that's a bitch.
Yeah, it sucks. So now that's just one Dre Scot. So there's no mix or nothing gets lost in context now.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, your voice sounds really soothing.
Oh,
it's like in my ear, so I'm like.
It might be a problem because sometimes I like to just chill, and if your voice is soothing, I'm like, we chilling today.
Period. Well, this is torn up voice, Deandre, so that's why.
But you sound like a radio host because of it.
Period.
You're like,
and we're on air.
You're like, oh my god, we are on air. Lights. Watch how this doesn't make a difference. Whoa! It's because all these freaking lights take away.
I mean, I could tell.
So that's why they're up there because they're like, we'll represent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Your voice sounds so good.
Thank you.
Can you say like smooth radio talk Demi to me?
Smooth radio talk Demi to me.
Get out of here!
Wow, that was beautiful.
I love that.
Can you do it like again?
Just one more time. Ready, go.
Smooth radio talk Demi to me.
That was levels to that
one. So if I use that, I'll pay you. Okay?
You don't gotta pay me nothing. I know how it is out here. Yeah.
$2.
Oh my god.
Independent singers.
It's ghetto out here.
Yeah, that's how it is.
It's so ghetto out here.
But it's happy because we get to have all of this.
Yes. I think the fabric was the most money I spent, really.
Period.
That's about it. But yeah, it's ghetto out here. I always cry before I do a show because I'm like, I'm going to be an outfit repeater.
Lizzie McGuire, you are an outfit repeater.
And then when I go sing at church, which I haven't been doing recently, but when I go to church, I don't have any church clothes. I'm like, why am I a whore? And I'm like looking through all of my stuff. So not only do I feel like condemned, but I'm just like, I'm a whore. I have nothing. All my titties are out. Like, I don't know what to do.
I feel like the outfit repeater thing's a female thing because I have been abusing the same black shirt for the past 6 years.
I'm an outfit repeater.
Yeah, but
I'm totally an outfit repeater.
But I can never tell when you do it. I think
that's because I changed my face and my hair.
Yeah.
It should be the same thing for you though. You have new hair like every couple months.
That's true. That's just because of my mental illness.
A shoe, like
swap a shoe.
Swap a shoe.
A necklace. Put a belt on it.
I hate belts, but I'll try.
Just one day you wear it mad, and then the next day you wear it and you're happy, and they're like, you're a whole new person.
I guess you're right. But I think it's just me that knows.
Well, switch it up. Today's skirt is tomorrow's poncho.
But that's why
Return everything.
that's another thing. Target already knows what I'm doing. Target and Urban Outfitters knows what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing this show, because I'm trying to be more accountable to not being a people pleaser. Because most of the time I care about what people think.
Yeah.
And they're like, I make this shit up in my head. I'm like, I'm going to go on stage and people already seen me in this. I don't think no one cares.
They don't care, especially when I'm going to say when we could sing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's not like we're just the look. Look is important. Presenting yourself the way you want to be presented is important. But also, like, when you sing the way you sing, we're here to listen to you.
Yeah.
The visual just adds to it.
Mm-hmm. And I'm so visual. And I think that's why I'm like, stop it. It's me. I'm the one who's doing it. But every time we done something together, I was always thinking, should I call him and see what he's going to wear?
Every time we've done something together, she's had like 8 different outfits in a bag.
It's true.
On hold. Literally.
It's true. But it's because...
Iconic.
It's because I don't know what to wear. And then, like, I don't want to go and them tell me, you can't wear that. Because it's happened so many times before.
Yeah.
There was a time where I had a skirt and I had to, like, bring it down. And I was like, but if I bring it down,
it ain't fall right on the way. Or
are we trying to look at my vagina? Like, because if I make any move, that sucker's coming out. And everyone gets to see it.
you're like, what you want to see, the thigh or the giner?
Literally. Oh my god. But yeah, so I'm a people pleaser. So
I feel that.
we're not gonna do that.
No.
I might do it. I might. I don't know.
Nah, that just takes practice. Let's just have it. I feel like everybody wants to be wanted and loved in some shape or form. So no matter what it is, and it's hard for like us because our profession is so vulnerable, and it's literally pleasing people in some shape or form.
That's
like
what we're
that's
doing.
what we're doing, you know. And as much as we want to be like, nah, like I do what I do, I don't care. There's a little part of you that, you know, not even a little part. Every single person, like you want to be wanted. Especially when we put out a song, when we sing, like I'm doing it for myself, obviously, but like if I'm going to present it to somebody, I want it to be presented, you know, in a positive way. I want you to want it.
So are you at the point like when you write music? Because I know that when you're like writing a song or like putting something out, are you at the point where you're writing for you, or you're still writing? Because you know how like you give it to them and it's your baby, and then they're like, change this, change that. Does that happen to you?
So that's my new era. So I was signed twice before I did my original, my first album. The first times I was doing music, it was a lot of change this, be this. And I was a kid. Just came off Idol. Both of us. That's what we do.
We're Idol babies.
We're Idol babies.
Oh my
Idol
God.
watcher.
Came off Idol and got signed to different things. And I was, 17, 18, 19 in those periods. And there was a lot of do this. And then I got over it. Then I did an album that was literally just for me. Wrote it for me. Produced everything. Vocal arrangements, chords, everything was mine. Wrote every lyric, it's mine.
Heck yeah.
And I stood by it. And it got a lot of good like recognition and praise. And I loved it. Got to tour it anyway. Now I'm signed to Sierra and Russell Wilson.
That's so fucking cool.
Thank you. Beautiful people. And now it's kind of just like my way of saying, okay, let's do something bigger than just me. So a lot of the music I write now is for me, but there's a lot of other people's takes on it. Not a lot of them, just a few people that I enjoy.
Yeah.
But it's healthy. That's growth, right?
Yeah.
So when you allow input, it's like I'm willing to expand who
Exactly.
I am and grow and
And I'm sure
see
you
how far
trust
you can
them
take
too.
it.
I do.
Sorry.
I mean, it took years though. It took about 3 years now to where I finally found working with different producers and writers and stuff. Where I'm like, not that I don't like you. You don't work for me.
Yeah.
Or we don't work together well.
Have you said that to anybody?
To my managers.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, this person I don't enjoy working with because they take too much reign. They take too much control, or I feel like my voice isn't being heard with them. Because a lot of times it's like, here's my idea, here's my concept, I'll start writing things, and then somebody will either tweak it to make it a bit more, or at least give me a perspective on why they want to change it.
Yeah.
Like I got to work with Brittany B and like Sebastian Cole. His discography is ridiculous. He's a writer, but like they were just telling me like, hey, like we know you can sing, but let's write something that everybody else could sing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, but that's also just like, this is why I signed with them. Because I'm a singer. I like to listen to people
You like to sing.
I like to sing.
Yeah.
And that's what I like to listen to. That's what catches me. I like vocalists. Now, I want to appease to everybody else too. So like sometimes just like, unless you're like a musician or another vocalist, most of the people in my audience are musicians. And I kind of want a bigger audience. So a lot of my other songs that I write by myself, just regular people, they're not going to appeal to it because like, you're doing too much. Musicians are like, this is lovely.
It's kind of like the Britney Spears and Christina thing.
Exactly. Exactly. And those are two extremes.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm trying to find a middle. So like this new project that's coming out soon, it's very toned down vocally for me. To where I listen back. I love the songs. I love what we wrote. But I'm like,
You're already thinking what you could do with it live, huh?
live will be off. I'm going off.
Do
live.
whatever you want.
'Cause the track is very simple. I don't want to say underwhelming. It's good. It's just simple compared to my first project.
I'm really excited to hear it.
thank you.
Because now I'm going to know all the insides. I'm going to be like, yeah.
You're
I
like,
hear
yeah,
what
he
he's talking
toned it
about.
down.
He toned it down. I'm going to tell everyone, I'm like,
You're like, this is simple. It's good.
Well, even when I'm watching your lives or like listening to any of your covers that you do, the moment I hear them, I stop what I'm doing and I go try the song.
Oh, period. I love it.
I'm like, and then I stop because I can't do your runs. And I'm like, I'll try again next time.
I imagine myself trying. I'm just so intimidated. Like I get so intimidated by like big runs or huge notes or different drops or different things like that. And I'm like, yeah, let me not.
Let me not.
Let
But
me not.
sometimes people love simplicity.
Yeah, runs aren't necessary. Runs are not necessary. No one is born with agility. That takes practice. You have your tone. Range is learned too.
And runs are like, you can learn that by just practicing.
Everybody learns. I've learned it.
Promoting hypocrisy now. You have your say, then it swings back there.
But my thing is, no one's born with that. So you're going to have to sound like a sheep like 4, 5, 6, 14 times first. You know what I mean? That was me. I started with like 4 or 5 notes max. And then just kind of build it and started kind of just getting comfortable with me. And not trying to do other people's things. I do a version of other people's runs in my way because I can't do people's stuff. I just kind of do mine. And now it's kind of just like, sometimes I rely on it because I don't either. I'll crack and then I'll just trill it out into the, you know, whatever the one
But
or the
you
two.
probably save really well. Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, that just came with jazz
I
though.
think that's like, that's like the best part is to like slowly go out of it. You're like, just kidding.
Yeah. Exactly. It does
And no
help.
one knows.
Especially like when I'm having off days, like vocally rephrasing every song and, you know, not necessarily doing runs all the time, but it comes with knowing all the notes in every
Grace
chord.
notes.
Exactly. And rephrasing each line to make it fit where my range is today.
I love grace notes because I'm not a runner.
Yeah.
So I'll just be like picking spots, but sometimes I'm like, that doesn't go there. Well, no one knows. I'm mostly singing at like a Chinese restaurant, so they don't freaking know. Maybe they know. I don't know. They could.
Period. I still been doing those. I still do. I still sing at hotels and bars and I do everything. A check is a check.
Exactly. But you want to know something? Okay, so I just got off the phone with 2 people today who, like, we have a band, but not really. But, like, we're musically all a team. And somebody had reached out for me to sing with their band. They're like, oh, you know, your day will come. And I was like, I don't know what that means. But, like, success to me is just singing in general and getting paid for it. Like, I don't sit there and go, oh, my God, I want to be on the world's biggest stage. And that means, like, it does mean a lot, but that's not, like, this is success for me. I just treasure whatever comes my way. But the way that they had said it, they were like, you know, it's between you and somebody else. And, if you don't want to leave the hole in the wall that you're in right now, then that's fine.
Ew.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? You can go with the other person. I go, because when it comes down to reality, no one's willing to pay me as much as these people are.
There you go.
I'm like, I'm not going to leave my job. They let me sing whatever I want. I make like almost 200 in tips, sometimes even more.
Yeah.
And I get paid on top of that.
Yeah.
And then the guy was like, you should really sing with them, because I'm like, well, how much are they going to give me? And then if they have like another singer that they're interested in or trying to make me feel bad, then go right ahead.
Yeah.
At least I could be wrong, but like, what am I supposed to do at that point? Because
Exactly.
I need exposure, but like at the same time, am I wrong?
No.
No.
No, I think the approach was like, no matter where you're at, you don't want anybody to basically like talk down at you, right? And not intentionally, but it's like, you need to get yourself in a better place. If you don't want to, we have somebody else. It's basically like,
He was like,
it's kind of belittling.
I feel like as a female, and I hate to pull that card, but sometimes people are like, oh, she doesn't know anything. And then he called the guy and was like, oh, you know, he's like, I basically vouched for you and it just got you way more credibility. I was like, fuck you and your credit. I don't care.
Well,
Like, what makes you think I want to work with you after that? Even though I probably should.
nah. Well, I still think you still gotta take opportunities.
Yeah.
At some point, and then there's times where you just feel like you gotta kind of have to like
Get
mask out all
discernment.
the other shit and just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna take the check as of now, and that's just another thing on my resume, even if it's for a season. I'm just gonna do that just to kind of keep building, you know, for
Yeah.
your own thing. And kind of like working, because a lot of people tell me like, well, how'd you get this and this? I've been working.
You have been working.
I do gigs, I do bars, I do weddings, I do first.
They don't think it's work, huh?
No, they don't think it's work.
I
They're
hate
like,
that
oh,
so
well,
much.
you love what you do. I do love what I do, but it takes a toll on my body. I travel a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Mentally?
of like work mentally. Like after I released my album, I was living out of my car, happy, and I don't like to make this like a sob story, but I was super happy. I just couldn't pay rent and go on tour.
It's a thing. Everybody
Yeah.
thinks that it's like this magnificent thing and you should have money coming in and that you have all the time in the world. Like the fact that you're here right now, like even just doing this, but I know that you have so many other things
Yeah.
and you're tired. That's why I was like, the first time I was like, no, let your family enjoy you.
Oh, thank
like,
you.
I'm not trying to take that away. But oh my God, I hate that. It's not enough credit. People think like, oh, they're living the dream. They have all the time in the world, or they're not doing enough.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
Yeah.
I'm not even doing as much as you, but I'm tired.
But it's still a job. Granted, we're lucky enough to do what we love. We're happy. We're creative, and, you know, and we get compensated in some shape or form for it. But it's still work. It's still like self-promoting. You're your own business. You gotta, you know, figure out everything. You have to pay for everything yourself. You gotta get your own gigs. I know a lot of folks that just be like, well, even like friends from Idol, they're like, well, nothing's really happening. I said, well, did you go look for it?
What are you looking for? Yeah.
Yeah. Have you tried things? You know, I moved out of the country by myself to go record my album, and I didn't know anybody. And I recorded in Australia. Oops. I recorded in Australia, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna put a little bit of money aside. And for the first like 2 months, it was open bars, because I don't like to be like, hey, I'm a singer. Like, you need.
Yeah.
My thing is, I sing. I feel like if you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm just gonna sing, and if you gravitate to it, then we're gonna start a conversation. I'm not gonna go out passing out flyers, or build myself up. I'm just gonna give you what I have. Open nights every single night until somebody was like, "Hey, you have a great voice. I need a sub for a gig." Cool. At this random bar. Cool. This at this restaurant. Cool.
And that opens up opportunities because you never know who's going to be there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely. And I was gigging like 4 or 5 nights a week. And you know, because I was from Hawaii, I was living in Hawaii before that. I didn't get paid much. Like I was singing in luau shows, and I was only getting paid like $70, 60, 70 bucks, 4 hours, $70 for 4 hours, like every night, 6 nights a week.
That's so much.
Yeah,
So much hours.
that's how hours.
So much
And
hours.
it's so expensive to live there.
It's not easy to sing that long.
No.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
And
I
then
do it
people
now.
think, yeah, okay, so you think about a regular job where you go 8-hour shifts, so how long you working, and so people don't really know how much a toll that can take on your body, on your voice,
Yeah.
when you're singing that amount of time straight.
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
And that was only one of my jobs. I had 3 jobs. I was working. I was a waiter in the morning. I had the 5:30 shift to 12:30. Then I went to go teach voice and ukulele at a music school. And then from there, I went to the luau shows at night, or I sang at bars as well. I was dying, and I was poor. Still wasn't making enough money. I was just kind of getting by with all those jobs.
You're gonna make me cry. Just because, like, I know how hard it is, and then, like, just knowing people think that you're not doing enough.
Exactly.
That's like the struggle right now.
Yeah,
that
it's
is
super eras. And then, like,
people suck.
And then sometimes, you know, and it's not like, and I get it, because that's just not what they're used to. I remember like being a waiter, and then someone recognized me from Idol, whatever. They're like, "Oh my gosh, how is your music career going?"
Don't you hate that,
sis? I'm serving you.
Yeah.
What do you think? And I was an Uber driver at that time. Well, in the midst of like a couple years after. How's your music, girl? Like, what are you talking about? I'm
Yep.
taking you to a bar
Drop
right now.
the plate and walk away.
Like, no, stop. I mean, granted, I'm happy. I was still doing music in the sense, but like, put two and two together.
Yeah,
Come on,
literally.
I'm working.
You know, I have so much pride, and luckily the pandemic hit when I was done, and I was like, I'm so glad that I don't have to go like work at Joann's, because there was a point where I was like, I'm gonna need to get a job.
Yeah.
I wanted to take off from there and like do gigs, but everything was shut down.
Yeah.
Government was sending me money.
Baby.
All I could do was like just go on lives and just kind of make things and do that. But like, I was like, I gotta work really hard so that way I don't have to go and like get those questions. But I'm still getting those questions,
Yeah.
and I'm pissed because I don't really have what's the word? An album or anything.
Not too late.
I know it's not too late.
Not yet.
But I'm just like, I have so many questions for you because I just don't know what I should do. I know that's like that's not your problem, but
No.
like, I just feel like
Where to begin?
yeah,
Right.
I know, but like
Right.
every time I write, I feel like whatever I'm writing sounds like,
Just you have to finish it though.
I know.
You just have to finish it and then just keep doing it.
Then you play with it, I'm sure, like the more...
I mean, you don't even have to play with it. You just do another one. The
then
sixth
another
one will
one.
be great.
Yeah.
And then the seventh one will be great. 10th one will be kind of shitty. The 12th one will be great. That was me. My album was just the good ones out of the bunch.
Out of the bunch. So how long did it take you to write all of those? Just like a song a day, or like...
Some of them were a song a day. Oh no, I would listen because I know like some. What's the Ed Sheeran? He was like, I was writing a song a day. That's stressful. I can't do it.
And that's why I was like putting that on myself. I'm like, I don't think I can do this.
No. I'm one to, when I feel it, I'm gonna have to write it. But I was trying at that point, was like doing like 2 a week,
Okay.
sitting with it. But I'm one. At least you gotta kind of figure out where you want to be and have an intention with the song. At least I just was like, I don't like to write just to be like, this is a hit, or this is, people are gonna like this. A lot of Black Denim for me was, this I don't know how to deal with. This is something that I'm still like struggling with. Let me put it in music. Or this is something that made me super happy in this moment and it sparked a melody. Let me write about, like my song Sway is literally just about this girl that I knew that had a fat ass that I really liked.
We got excited. But this gonna be my last song. I wrote this song because I like a fat ass. So this song is called Sweat.
I wrote about it. I was like, cool. And I thought it was a dumb song. And I played it at a gig one time and everybody loved it. I was like, okay, well, I guess it's making the damn thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Ooh, hit me up, but baby, I'm trying to be obscene. But I can't stop staring at the way you're filling up them jeans. Walk my way, so I can see you do your natural glide, baby. Every moment that you step, that you take, got my head swinging left to right. I want to see you sway.
And there's an audience for everything.
There's an audience for everything.
That's true.
And as long as you like it, someone else will. That was my biggest thing too. Because some people are just like so stuck on their world when it's so much bigger. We have all this, you know what I mean? You don't know where this is going. And in Hawaii, I had an audience, but it wasn't enough for me. So I had to leave in the sense of like, cool. So people in London like it.
It's
sold
time
out
for
a
the
couple
next
gigs in London.
chapter, yeah.
Exactly. Went here, opened up for Jasmine Sullivan in
That is so
Florida. We did a gig in New York. It's where I met my husband. Literally at that one gig. But yeah. So you just gotta go write it, and then somebody's gonna like it.
Yeah. How does that feel to say that? My husband.
It's good. I mean, fiance, but if
I mean, but you know.
if you
I am on to see my husband. I'm happy to see.
yeah, bank, you have any access of money, you're married.
Oh my God. I'm married.
But yeah, no, it's cool.
I don't want to talk about it. Just kidding.
Oh. What was our first segment? What was it? What did I say? Oh, because I was
Talked
like,
about
she's
announcing
single.
singleness.
Yeah,
I was like, no, don't do that.
She's all, don't do that
I was
to
like,
me.
don't be announcing it. Don't be putting that on me.
I was like, I'm trying to help you.
He's like, I don't need help. I don't want it. Leave me alone.
What did you say? You were like, it just gives
like a
people a
curse.
reason to think about why you're single.
It's true. They're like, all the reasons why.
Who cares? Who cares?
That's what I said.
One thing is, your person comes when they come. I wasn't looking for it.
You don't normally do.
Wasn't looking for it. It just happened, and he's one of my best friends.
I don't think I want anybody.
Oh my God, that's such a Taurus thing to say. That's a Taurus woman thing to say.
I love myself.
Oh my God, and that's good. My mom's
I love being with myself. I have so much fun by myself. The thought of someone being in my space sometimes like stresses me out.
So then, like, when you do get like,
I've been in long relationships, I've been in good relationships, I've been in healthy relationships. I've shared spaces with people, and it's fine, it's good. But it's different when you only have to worry about yourself. I think I'm just enjoying myself right now.
I'm not gonna lie. There's times where I'm like, oh, I have this room, so I can't even get mad. I come here,
Yeah.
but then he follows me.
But even like what I want for dinner, if I want to like just have grapes and Cheetos, ain't
can.
nobody judging me.
It's true.
Like, I don't have to think about what are you gonna eat. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want grapes and Cheetos? Too bad, that's what I'm gonna have. Like,
I mean, but why can't you have both of that though?
yeah, I guess so, but
You can have both of that. That's in my situation. That's for me.
Because they would just make their own, right?
Because
if they were for you.
they understand you and they love you, and that was my biggest thing. I like being alone. I don't like people. I'm not a people person, especially like with our profession.
Isn't that crazy?
We have to be social all the time. So when I'm home, leave me the fuck alone. I don't like people in my house. Like, it's not a thing for me.
Wait, what's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
Yeah.
But both my moon and rising are Taurus. So
Oh my gosh, my mom's the same thing, moon and rising.
Yeah, Taurus.
That's intense.
But I'm very particular about things and everything. But I found someone that I could talk to. That's the biggest thing, because I've been in a healthy relationship, never fought, whatever, and it just wasn't it. Found someone I could talk to openly about uncomfortable things, about whatever. Even like when we started moving into each other, just like, hey, so this is the things that I don't like. Tell me what you like, and like let's kind of like,
Compromise.
and respect each other's wishes in space, because that's really what it is. And I've been living on my own since I was 18. So like, I think I was just like, now I'm like, all right, I'm ready to kind of share a space again.
Because they're worth it. Not
Yeah.
everybody is worth it. And I think that's what you have so much self-respect. Sometimes I don't. So I'm like, I'm in a good relationship, so I don't have to like worry about that. But there's times where I just had no self-respect. I appreciate that about you. You don't just let anybody in.
I don't think I'm willing to compromise myself for somebody. So
I'm sure
yeah,
the time will
I'm
come.
down to like take my time, basically.
Yeah, and that's beautiful. And my thing is it's not even like a compromise for somebody, because I don't see it like that in my situation, because I'm the same way. I'm not changing. I pay rent too. Stop. But it's more like I want to do this for your happiness as well. I'm not switching my whole life around, but I will make an adjustment for your happiness.
I think. Well, I also think too. I'm like a caretaker by nature. So like, I love caring for the people that I love, the people that I'm around, and so I think I'm enjoying caring for myself because
needed
for
that.
so long it was my nature just to care for someone else. So yeah, you're right. I probably could have had freaking grapes and Cheetos. Now because I don't have anybody around me, I'm asking myself, what do we want? Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm jealous.
Nah.
You ain't jealous.
You have that, though.
Aw,
You have
your
that.
love is beautiful.
Oh
You
my
have
god.
that.
I look
All
at you
it
and
is a-
Tyler, and I'm
is a
like,
talk.
oh, I love you guys.
Did I tell you? Oh my god, this sounds sad, but it's not. It's kind of funny. It's a little sad. So the other day, I lost my media again. Yeah, I know. This isn't gonna happen anymore because
I
I gotta.
hope so.
It's not.
Imagine.
I have a hard drive. Everything was just going. It was trial and error because this is new, and I was so mortified. I quietly packed up. I was on the bed, came to this room to cry, and then he follows me and he was like, "Are you okay?" And then I just started crying and I asked for my first hug. I don't hug like intimately. And I asked for it and I felt so proud of myself. I was like, I fucking need one.
That's beautiful.
I need a fucking hug.
That's beautiful.
I shared that with someone. They're like, that's really fucking sad.
No, it's not. That's stunning.
I don't think it's sad.
I just think that's a cultural thing because my man is Dominican, straight Dominican. Is a Dominican man, taught not to share feelings.
No.
He does not cry.
We don't do that.
No, it's not a thing.
I mean, like, I emotionally throw up on everybody, but I'm picky choosy.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm gonna kill myself, but I don't.
Yeah.
So it's different, but like
Yeah.
certain real feelings that I have, I'm like, you ain't gonna know.
Yeah. And that's just the thing. So, like, the few times he just, like, decides to be like, hey, I kind of need you just to kind of be, I'm like, that's...
And then you feel needed.
Yo, that's love, And I take it, I don't take it for granted because I know culturally it's not a thing for y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was like telling me things, right? You've been doing so much. I was like, shh, just be quiet.
Yeah. Just be here. Yeah. I feel
I'm
that.
like, just be quiet. I go, I know. I don't need to be reminded because I don't want to cry anymore. But yeah, my first hug. I marked it in the calendar. Just kidding. I didn't.
Beautiful.
I also marked down the first time my mom said she was proud of me. That was April
Period.
17th. Just kidding. It never happened. I'm just kidding, Mom. That was a bad joke. That was a bad joke. My ass.
Love you, mommy.
I love you so much. In fact, this episode is dedicated to you.
Wow.
Someone change the subject.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to?
That's a good question.
Editing this episode because I know it's going to be great.
Taking the whole mommy kid segment out.
I'm fucking keeping it. I'm not
Wanna
people pleasing
talk
anymore.
about mamas.
Fun fact, random. When I was a child, Toonami came on. Sailor Moon used to scare the shit out of me.
What?
Do not ask me why I watch scary movies. Everything. Some about her ass scared the
scared you?
shit out of me.
Does
I knew
this
exactly
trigger
when it
you?
came on. No. I don't know why.
Do you want to fucking take him down?
No.
Take everything down.
She's right behind.
Yeah, no. She used to scare the shit out of me. I don't know why. I
I'm
don't remember
sorry.
it, but I remember like running away from the TV because I knew when she came on.
Oh, I don't care what you say about me, but
After hours was like later. Back in the day, like when you had to like press the TV to
Yep.
change the channels. But I'd run out, and my whole family was like, "Yeah, you were scared." Like she scared the shit out
That
of me.
makes me sad. Also, too, I'm glad that we didn't grow up together because if my grandma seen you do that, she took that show away from me at that age.
Why?
Because it was evil. So you would have just proven her right. She would have been like, it's not good. So like when the beginning comes on, she goes,
Would have been like,
right?
see?
Right?
Demons. So actually, I was in high school and I was helping her clean out her garage. This happened when I was 7. She forbid me to watch it. Took my video away from me and everything. I'm cleaning out her garage and I found my video.
I love the whole collection. Stuns.
And I said, so if it's so evil, then why is it in your garage? And she was like, I just forgot about it. And I go, well, I'm taking it back.
Girls watching it every night,
I'm taking it all back.
memorizing the scripts.
Literally. No. I was obsessed with her because I just loved everything about She's just a bad bitch. Were you scared of like the?
No, I couldn't even tell you how any episode went or what. For some reason, she scared the shit out of me. I don't know why. This was my fun.
Oh my god! And you're wearing Hocus Pocus.
I like it.
Oh my god! Shut up.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna
that's so
record this
good.
from here.
Yeah, that's my obsession. This movie, I shit you not, once a week.
Yeah.
I love it.
What a marvelous introduction.
Baby. Ugh. It's nostalgic for me.
Spell on you.
It just makes me feel nice.
On you. I ain't lying.
Another question. Did you like the second one?
I liked it for what it was.
For what it was.
For what it
I like
was.
that you said it like that because I
Yeah.
said the same thing.
Yeah, I appreciate that it was the original cast. Me just being obsessed with the first one, I have a list of like things, but I still watch it. I still watch the second one. I like what it is for what it was. It was nice.
Yeah.
But I like the first one for how I like the darkness in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everything was on point.
Yeah,
They
it was
went there.
perfect.
Yeah.
And it was still campy.
And if you do
fun.
it the way they did it now, it seems really gimmicky.
It's-
Which I'm all for gimmick,
I love a gimmick too.
but
It was just childish. It was
Yeah.
extra childish for me.
but then there's
In
like
comparison,
Yeah.
it's just like when you compare 'em.
but then there's like shit like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the new one.
super satanic.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, I was dying. I was like, what?
I was excited to watch, and then very early into it, I was like, I don't know if I could do this.
That's a lot of Satan.
A
Yeah.
lot of it.
And I ain't no damn, I'm a
Yeah.
sinner. I'm not the, the cleanest whatever person, but
I feel you.
But that's
I
like
was like,
Satan
this is
come
a
in the room.
lot.
It was a
Yeah.
lot. But did you guys finish it?
Oh, I definitely did.
yeah, I did too. What about Bananas in Pajamas?
Funny story, the guy who's playing bass on some of my tracks, his father was one of the Bananas.
Shut.
Because they're Australian.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That makes me so excited. Did
Yeah.
you get his autograph?
No, I didn't want to be
You-
that guy.
I
used to
would've.
love Bananas and Pajamas as
I
a
would
kid.
have been that guy.
Yeah, showed up in bananas.
Bananas in pajamas. I would have been looking at him singing at it, staring at it.
While
You
peeling
guys
a
watch the
banana.
comfy couch?
Coming
yeah.
down this. I didn't.
I
You didn't
did.
watch the comfy couch?
No, she didn't do anything for me. But I know a lot of people she did it for. How old were we when Blue's Clues came on?
Young.
Young. no.
Okay, well, I was attracted to that man.
Oh, period.
Young. I was like, I want to marry him.
Period.
And then right after that, you ready for the questionable? I wanted to marry Austin Powers. That's my first love.
That's hot.
He gave me my mojo.
I'm here for it.
Okay, so check this out. My mom had to take away the video and the movie because I was rubbing my nipples saying, do I make you horny? And then she's like, this is what did it for me. She was like, we were at Costco and you were sitting there. She was like, Demi. And I was like, what? And she's like, do you want this? She's like, my name's not Demi. It's a lot of vagina. I got so fucking in trouble after that. And you know what? I remember that day, but I just want to say something. I didn't know what a lot of vagina meant. I just
Yeah.
knew she was pretty and I wanted to be her.
A lot of vagina. Come again?
A lot of vagina.
I'm sorry, I'm just not getting it. It sounded like you said your name was a lot of, Never mind.
Can we not say that
Yeah,
she was gorgeous?
Yeah, her outfit was right.
She was.
With the
You
fur
said it
hat.
in the
Yes.
most. You said it in the
No,
most
that's
innocent
Ivana
way.
Humperdinck.
Oh, that's right. Who's a lot of vagina?
She's in. I think it's the first one. She's in the first one.
Yeah, it's the
And
first
she's
one.
wearing the gold dress.
Yes.
And he's like, "What's your name?" And she's like, "They call me Lotta. A lot of vagina."
vagina. That's right. That's in the hot tub scene.
Yes. Tell me. I was like, tell me why I'm not a lesbian yet
Absolutely.
because I was.
Yum with that hair.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. She tore that hair up.
She was like gorgeous, so that's why I said that, not because I fucking wanted to be named that.
Back on the fucking that. I got sent to the office in 3rd grade. I want to say like low-key to Saturday school.
For what?
Asking my teacher if I made her horny.
Oh my god!
grade.
Yes.
Do I make you horny, baby? Do I? Do I make you randy?
want to do this improv with you. Are you down for it? Are you into
Absolutely.
this? I was a little nervous to ask you because I actually thought about this one in the car.
Perfect.
The reason why I did was because I have some that I written out, but they're not as funny because this one just came to me. I called her and I was like, do you think you'll be down? Because no one's down to do scenarios ever.
Period.
Okay. So I'm glad that you're open to it. So the idea is, before we get into it, do you ever have hecklers when you're like at a show?
Absolutely.
Can you give me like the worst one?
There was one where she just would not stop talking, like, and it was compliments. She was like, I want to fuck you.
Oh my God.
You know, like, I'm just like, hey, no. Just
Who
no.
says it? Was she drunk?
Yeah, she was gone.
I want to fuck you?
Yeah, just gone. Just gone. Like, come to my just speaking out like her address and shit.
You're very attractive.
Oh, thank you.
I get it, but like, compose yourself.
Yeah, just kept going and just like, you know, and then like, she was like, I can see your nipples in your shirt, and just going. My thing is, I've sing bars and clubs. I grew up in that shit. I'll keep going.
You keep going.
I'll keep going, I'll talk back and just fucking make it a part of the show.
Yeah.
I've learned it, but there's also a point where it's just like, okay, bitch, let's keep it moving. Mm-hmm. Like it's you got to sit down. Like everyone else ain't asking for that. It's funny like the first 3-4 times. Now you're just talking.
Yeah.
Like I have like a beautiful song I just wrote.
And where was this? Was this at a bar?
This was in London.
London.
This is for my show.
So
in
she
London.
was like, I want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Come to me. Come to me house.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
What even is that accent? Come to me.
Come to me house.
Okay,
Beautiful.
so my idea is you're singing, okay?
Okay.
And the reason why I'm doing this because I'm trying to learn from you. Okay. Because I get a lot of hecklers in a different way. They're like, can you play this song?
Oh.
And they keep coming up to me and I keep telling them that I don't know that song. And they'll keep asking for the same song. And at some points they're getting drunker and drunker and drunker and angry that I'm not playing the song. And then they take the mic away and they start doing their own thing.
No.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so you're at a bar.
Beautiful.
Where do you want to be? You can be anywhere you want. This is your life.
A bar is lovely.
Okay. You're at a bar and you're singing.
Okay.
And there's a song that you just don't know. What song don't you know? You know every song, huh?
No, I'll fake a lot of songs. Yeah.
Do you know Spice Girls?
No, not
Word for word?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
That's what we're going to do.
Beautiful. Oh, okay.
Pretend like you're at a bar. Here, I'll set the vibe. You ready?
Beautiful.
There's people talking. All right, we're at a bar.
Beautiful.
We singing.
Beautiful. Every honeybee sighs with jealousy when I see you out with me. I don't blame
my
goodness
gosh.
knows.
You sing so
Honeysuckle
good.
rose.
Excuse me? Excuse me.
When they're passing by,
What's his name?
flowers bloom inside.
Excuse me, sir?
I know the reason why.
Do you know Spice Girls?
I am singing this song right now.
I know, but this will be really quick.
I know.
Really quick.
We're gonna do it on the next city.
Okay, but we're gonna leave right now. Do you think that you could sing?
I don't
Excuse
buy
me?
sugar. You
Excuse
just have
me,
to touch
yes.
my cup. You're my sugar.
Excuse me. What's his name?
It's so sweet
Deandre?
when I stir it up.
Dre
when
Scot?
I'm taking
Dre Scott.
sips
Dre Scott.
from your tasty lips. Seems
Can
the
you-
honey thing.
Spice Girls?
Your confection,
Hold on.
goodness
Maybe
knows,
if I buy him a
baby.
drink. If I buy him a drink,
Your
maybe.
confection, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hi. Can
yes.
Hi. Do you know Too Much by the Spice Girls?
Yes, we do.
You
I would
do
love
know
to
it?
sing that for you guys.
Really?
So everybody, she just asked for a beautiful request, and
We're gonna leave right now. Can you do it right now?
we're gonna sing it for her right now. So if you guys want any requests, please let us know. Tip us highly.
Can
if
I
you wanna
record
know.
you?
Go ahead.
Okay. Can I sing it with you too?
No.
Oh.
You're gonna hear the song.
Okay.
This is for.
Okay, because
you
I
can't
like
do that.
I love that song.
Beautiful, and I'm gonna sing it for you.
Okay, it's my birthday.
Beautiful.
My birthday was actually 2 weeks ago.
Love
but
that.
like I'm like an all-month type of girl.
So you want me to sing Happy Birthday?
No, I want you to sing Too Much by the Spice Girls.
Too Much by the
Is
Spice
that too
Girls.
much to ask?
No.
Okay.
No, I got you.
Okay, do you want a drink?
No, no, no.
If you sing this, I'll stay all night.
Beautiful. Can you kiss me more? We're so young, boy, we ain't got nothing to lose.
That's not the song.
Oh, it's just principle.
Dre Scot.
Ooh, we ain't got
Hold
nothing
on.
to lose.
I think I'm gonna take the mic from him.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Excuse me.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, can you
Excuse
kiss
me?
me more, baby?
I've been here for like
You
2
see her?
hours and he hasn't
Hey,
even
just
done.
kiss me more. Hey, she's drinking. Everybody drink.
Oh my
Come
gosh.
on.
I'm gonna take the fucking mic.
Ooh, kiss me more, no. And if you take
Everybody
the mic,
knows
I'm
that song. Am I
going
wrong?
to-
Does everyone know
and
Spice
you could
Girls?
go to the bar down the street if you don't like this song. Oh,
I asked for a song.
And you could ask me tomorrow. I will play it on the iPod. Oh no!
You're so good.
And I am.
So you really don't know that song?
I really don't know it.
Okay, can I sing it?
Yeah, you can sing it at home.
Oh, but I want to sing it here with you.
You can sing it at home.
Can you come home with me too?
You can sing it at home by yourself.
Come on.
You can sing it at home. Evan, can you give us a solo on a guitar? Hey!
I don't really like guitar.
Kiss me more. Ah!
Let's give it a round of applause.
And that's real life situations.
You want to know what though? I feel like I would have failed at that.
That is real life situations.
Has that happened to you?
All the time.
So when that happens to me, I'm like, okay,
No.
I don't know it, but I'll try.
No. No, this is my gig. This is my gig. How, like, my thing is, no. This is my gig.
Last time somebody took the mic from me and I was like, what do I do?
No. First of all, it's super disrespectful.
It is, right?
I'm not touching any of your things.
They
Human to
Kanye'd
human.
me.
No. Human to human, like, you don't take people's things. And then musician to musician, the musicians really get me with that one. Don't go up and be like, hey, like, I sing, like, let me do it. This is my gig. I'm going to invite you to sing.
And that's the thing is I do invite people,
Yeah.
but I hold the mic. And one time this girl was like, here, I could do this. And she said, so you know what I did? I was like, keep the mic. I go, what song do you want to sing? And she's like, anything. And so you know what song I put on? I put on No Tears Left to Cry by Ariana Grande. Because you know how fucking hard that song is. And she was like, I can't really do this one. I go, no, you got it.
You're not even touching my mic. You're
had
not touching it.
And my mic's pink.
You're not touching it.
It's my baby.
No. You're not even getting that close to touch my shit.
No, you did
You're already
good.
getting popped.
I almost popped her.
Like, you know, you're not touching my things. And more so, like, to musicians out there, like, I get it. Because, like, that's like somebody that plays sports and, like, watching, like, you want to play. Like, it's fun.
Yeah,
like, I
because,
get it.
yeah.
Also, no. There's a time and place for that. It's not karaoke. Especially, this is a gig.
Yes. And
No.
I let them know that karaoke is at 9:30.
And that's that.
And I always tell them that. So when my bosses are there, they'll go, I'll be like, that person wants to sing because I don't like to be the one to tell them.
Yeah.
So he'll go over there and he'll be like, 9:30. She's working right now.
Yeah.
9:30. And I was like, oh, I feel so taken care of. But like sometimes it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
And people just like, they're dropping mics and
No.
yeah, I can't.
Mics are expensive. Like, no, I see people that drop mics just to be cool. I'm like, you didn't pay for that shit.
You didn't.
Mics are expensive.
So expensive.
No one's dropping a mic just to drop it to be cool.
Absolutely.
Stop. Number one. Number two. Stop.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's so disrespectful. Especially when somebody is singing.
And they don't know the etiquette of how to use a mic, and they're touching it up here.
But
and
if
they're
you want
like,
to sing, come to me during my break. Come to me in between songs. While I'm sitting here singing, how like disrespectful. Other people are trying to like listen, and or I'm in my zone.
Thank you.
Leave me alone.
I really truly was like sitting there laughing when I was thinking about the idea. I was like, I'm just gonna heckle him. I'm like, because this is my life. Every Saturday and every Tuesday, someone's always tapping me on the shoulder or in my face, and I'm like, what would Dre Scot do?
Yeah. Keep singing.
I'm going to, but I can't do that run like how you did. That
You
was
even
dope.
got to do
How
that.
did you even do it though?
I don't even know.
He was like, "Oh, I got today, maybe tomorrow," and I'm like, "If someone did that to me, I'd be like, okay, tomorrow."
Nah. My thing is, I will learn a song if you tip me well. Don't just come up and be like, sing this. This is my job. Go ahead and give me $100. Yeah, no, my thing is, you want a song? Tip
me,
especially if I don't know it. If you request it and I know it, it's already in the set, we'll do it.
We got it.
But if I'm telling you I don't know it,
And if you
actually,
tip
you know
me,
what? If you request it and I know it or not, go ahead and tip me.
yeah,
Go ahead and tip us. We're not getting paid. Musicians are the one like profession that does not get adjusted with the inflammation of everything.
and with how much practice is put in, we don't get paid for that either.
No, everything else is going. Eggs are going up.
Yeah.
But we're still getting paid the same rate from 1990s.
Chickens are getting paid more than us,
Real shit.
even though we don't have to give our babies away and sell them. But still, even though they get no say in their procreation, and people are dipping their babies in their flesh and meat.
Where are we going with this one? Where are we going with this one? I was on board and then I kind of got lost.
Because like when you bread the chicken and you have to like dip it in their fucking babies and then fry it.
Yeah. Okay, didn't think about that.
Me neither, but I just thought about it while we were doing it. But still, I'm a human being.
And that was the purpose of that.
And you eat chicken too, so don't even act all brand new. Anyways, yeah, I always take it there. I'm sorry. Okay. We want to come and say goodbye to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's give a round of applause for Dre Scot.
Thank you kindly.
Woo! Wait, I'll edit that in there. I just want to say thank you so much. We love you. I love you. I look up to you so much. You don't even know.
I love you. I had to force my way onto this show.
Oh my God, stop it. Oh my God, no. He was like, how do I get on the show? I'm like, you come here whenever you want.
A 5-minute drive down the road.
Yes. I was really fucking stoked. You know what? I was a little bit nervous.
Why?
I don't know. Because
Why?
you're like the first one who actually wanted to be on the show.
I loved it. The content's great, but the set alone, I was ready.
Thank you so much. Oh, we love you guys. Let's give another round of applause for Dre Scot and for Vanessa. Her birthday's tomorrow.
Happy birthday. Exclusively.
She tried to say she was 28.
Talk Demi to me.
Wait. One more time. Go.
We're giving you the best birthday wishes on Talk Demi to me. Live from us to you, Vanessa.
Wow. Can you do I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, before you go, I want you to say toxic advice with Demi Ray. Word it however you want.
This is Toxic Advice with Demi Ray.
Too good. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. I'm using that, by the way.
Period.
And everything. Oh.